What's up, everybody? You're back with the Wantrepreneurs here, and we are talking about success and how long does success take?
How long does success take? It's a good question, Seth. It's a good question. The answer is not so obvious, nor is it nice to hear. Because the answer is, everybody knows that the success doesn't happen overnight, or at least you should know.
Does it?
No.
It does for people like Mark Zuckerberg, right?
That's what people think.
Okay.
That's what people think. People think that overnight success exists because they only hear about a business after it's exploded. Like Instagram. Like, oh man, these guys came out of nowhere. No, they didn't. They had problems growing their company just like everybody else. They had scaling problems. It did not happen overnight.
Yeah.
Same with Amazon, didn't happen overnight. Same with Starbucks, didn't happen overnight. Any massive company that you can think of, it took multiple years, maybe probably decades before they exploded.
Yeah. So we believe that the media always kind of portrays things not exactly totally true.
Yeah.
If you watch the news, it's all just cities burning down, things blowing up. And you go through your day-to-day life and it's pretty calm and just nothing really happens. So just like the media might blow out of proportion other things that are going on to get more viewers, they also blow out of proportion the success of certain entrepreneurs and call them overnight successes to sell more magazines.
Yeah.
Get more impressions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we want to talk about this because we should.
Yeah. You need to know, if you're getting into the business world and you want to start your own business, that running your own business and getting to the point of success, it is not a half marathon. It is a full marathon. And I say that because anybody that's a runner or has run a marathon, that people think like the half marathon's a big deal. Let me tell you, it is not a big deal. The half marathon is a cakewalk compared to the full marathon because you never hit that point where you think about stopping. You don't hit the point of being broken as a man. The half marathon, although it's long, it takes, a good hour and a half to 2 hours to run. It's not the full marathon. Starting your own business and getting success is a full marathon. You hit mile 22 and you cannot see the end in sight. You just try to keep your legs moving. You're grueling, your music's dead, your GPS is dead. You're looking around and people, there's just like bombs went off, there's people laying on the ground, missing legs.
You're actually looking at 2 of the 4
pissed off pigeons.
Well, no. San Francisco 2015? 2015 male team champions of the San Francisco Marathon.
Yeah.
You're looking at 2 of the 4 right here.
Yep, we won that thing. And it was not easy. But you know what is easy? Half marathons.
Yeah.
And business is not a half marathon, it's the full marathon.
A lot of people think it's a 5K.
It is definitely not a 5K.
Definitely not a 5K.
It is not a 5K.
Okay. Yeah, so something I was thinking about is easy come, easy go. That's what I always think about when we're growing business. Because as much as I would like to have an overnight success, as much as I'd like to have the kind of win where you go into the casino, you place a bet and you win big, the easier that you win the money, the easier that the money comes, the easier it is to go. If you're quick to make a bunch of money, that means it's going to be quick for the next person to make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be taken from you. So
that's exactly what happens with lottery winners.
Yep.
They went from having no money to millions and millions of dollars, and they have no idea how to handle it, and so they end up being right back where they were 2 years later, completely broke.
They don't have the life infrastructure and the habits and the ways of thinking about money to actually be able to take that money and keep it long term.
They have no idea how to do it.
So I think it works the same with business.
Yeah,
if your business isn't set up to be making money for the long term, to be a going concern, to be a process-driven organization, you might make a lot of money one year, you might make a lot of money 1 month, but you're not going to be able to sustain that because you haven't set yourself up for that kind of sustained success.
Yep. Business success, it takes a long time. How far are you willing to go?
Yeah.
How far are you willing to go? Because your business can succeed and will succeed as long as you keep moving. It is a marathon, people. People that run marathons are a different caliber than half marathons. The half marathon people are the ones that go into business and after 2 or 3 years they close up shop because they couldn't get past the halfway point. When you run a full marathon, no matter how much you train, you hit that point where you're questioning everything you do. because running 26 miles, is it 26?
26.2 or something.
Yeah, 26.2. It's tough, and it's a great metaphor for starting a business because it's a long process. It's a long process and it's hard, and not everybody can do it.
So what about the unicorns?
What do you mean?
Unicorn businesses.
Oh, don't plan on that happening to you.
Okay. Not even, so
if you're not willing to go into business and take, you know, at least 5 to 10 years before you hit it big, you're gonna end up just wasting your time.
Yeah. And I would say on that point, unicorns are called that for a reason. They're very, very, very rare. Mm-hmm. And even the very, very, very rare companies don't become massive companies for a full like 5 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars of venture capital to accelerate their growth. Yeah. These are the guys going to Y Combinator. They're the ones raising multiple rounds of venture capital financing, and then they're hitting the news, they're hitting the, you know, their global businesses. But there's just a massive misconception in the world that entrepreneurship is a bet where you can win overnight. You can just become a millionaire, sell your business, you know, start your business in March, sell it in May, make $1 million. It just doesn't happen.
It does not happen.
As much as media might tell us it does, trust Jordan and I.
Yeah.
We know a lot of entrepreneurs. We know a lot of our friends are them.
Yeah, it's easy to start a business, try it for a year and let it go. That's easy. People do it all the time.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to keep going. Your business will succeed. You just have to be willing to go the distance. Keep it going.
And that's why we say, don't get into small business ownership for the money. Do something you love doing, because even if you're a unicorn, even if you're like an outlier, somebody who's gonna make it big and grow a massive business, it's still gonna take you years.
Yeah.
You're not gonna the money is never enough to keep you going.
Yeah.
Especially when you're working 80-hour weeks and pouring your life into this thing, so.
Yeah. And I think one of the main reasons why people fail, their businesses fail, is not because their business failed, but because they gave up on it because they got more excited about a different idea.
Yeah, that's very true.
You're 2 years into your business, and then you start thinking of something else you want to do, and you're like, oh, that sounds way more exciting.
Yeah.
And so you take this business that was on a trajectory to be one of those huge companies one day, maybe 5 years down the road, but you gave up on it because you want to start a new one thinking that it's going to get you there faster. But the truth is, it's not, people. It's not. You're giving up your 2 years expertise to go back and start the race completely over. You're trying to get a unicorn, but you can't plan on that. Just stick with what you have and keep it going. It's going to take a long time. It's normal.
Yep. I think of the unicorn thing as being like a game of duck, duck, goose. Mm-hmm. There is a circle of thousands of entrepreneurs that are working just as hard on just as cool of an idea with just as strong of a team. But it's like a game of duck, duck, goose. Somebody gets hit with the goose, and that's the person that ends up working out.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's crazy of us to think that there's just one person in the world that can put together a unicorn business. I think it's where luck and opportunity meet hard work and discipline and the prep work. That's how the unicorn's created.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't plan on the unicorn.
Just a hunch.
You guys, success, how long does it take? A long time.
Yep. Be in it for the right reasons, be in it for the long term, follow your passion, and I think, it takes a long
time. Yeah, and we're just now almost 2 years into our business, and we are starting to be hit with the human nature of distraction, like, oh, new ideas, should we pursue those? Should we just sell our business? It's gonna happen to you, but you gotta be willing to run that marathon. You gotta keep going.
Hang in there, people. You're not alone.
Peace out.
Peace.